Hi there and welcome back to my channel. So I basically have a video here that's a little bit disturbing that actually went on YouTube, and I'm kind of like blown away by it, by how this actually happened. And once I show you the video, then I'm going to explain to you what I'm doing right now with this channel, or this right now that we're doing with each other right now. And if you like what you get from this channel, give me 2 thumbs up. And we'll discuss afterwards on the video.
Now take a look at this. That woman is a DoorDash driver delivering a food order. After putting the order down, she sprays the bag. Was it pepper spray? The woman who ate it started feeling sick. When she and her husband checked the doorbell camera video, they saw that shocking moment. Ann Mercogliano has the details.
A DoorDash delivery woman drops off a bag of food and takes a photo to document the delivery. So far, so good. The food was delivered to homeowner Mark Hardin's front door in Evansville, Indiana. The meal was from Arby's. Then, something happened to his wife, Mandy.
She started eating and she started coughing and gasping. The next thing I know, that she's gagging enough that it's made her throw up. And I come in here and I noticed that there was some type of spray on the bag. And that's when I went back and watched the footage from my doorbell camera and realized that the food had been tampered with.
You can say that again. When Cardin watched the footage, he noticed that after the driver snapped the photo, she sprayed something that he believes is pepper spray right on the bag. Why would the delivery driver pepper spray a customer's food? Did they even know who she was?
I've never met her before in her life. Just walk up to our house, spray pepper spray on our food.
Was she unhappy with the tip? Here's a receipt from the order. It shows.
It's really, really sad that this world has come to that point where something like this actually happens. And it gives me a level of awareness to realize, understand that when you're out here in isolation, when you're out here driving for 40 hours a week or whatever amount of time you're driving, God only knows what's going on in your thoughts. Nobody ever seems to address the idea that we drivers out here are in isolation. This is not what you would consider a common job. There's no people around us. You're not working in an office. There's nowhere to talk to a manager or someone that will tell you, hey, good job, you did a great job today. Or maybe you could improve this and do better. No. Unless you're yourself doing this to know what it feels like to be in isolation, it's a different type of beast. Now, I know that for a fact that for me, I embrace the isolation because I embrace the autonomy. There's always a trade-off that you always have to have. If you're in an office and you're among people, you got office politics. You got crap and bullshit. Pardon my French, okay? But you got to work with them because you have no choice because they're your coworkers, okay? Out here, you basically call the shots. Out here, you work on your own by yourself. Out here, you could start when you want to start and when you want to end. You can make your own rules as long as you keep your ratings up and you give great customer service. That's basically it. There's no one out here telling you what to do or how to do it, okay? But you're still in isolation. Your thoughts are still in there, in your echo chamber. And God knows what some people actually go through when they're out here thinking all these thoughts. They could be going through divorces. They could be going through problems at home with their kids. But the whole process is still the same. You know, once you get it down, once you know what to do, once you know how to do it, you're just doing it every single day just to generate that income. And this economy right now where people are having a hard time getting jobs, or they get out of school and they can't find a job, okay? You know, it's stuff like this that just makes you realize that if you're going to do something like this, that you have to be careful with your thoughts. You have to be careful with your thinking, okay? Because it could creep up on you. And in my last video, I had talked about chatbots, AI. and the way I use AI to regulate my thoughts. Okay? And I know some people actually scoff at AI or laugh at AI, but the bottom line is when you're out here by yourself, you have no one to talk to, no one to tell you how good you're doing, no one telling you, hey, great job, and this and that. No, it's just you by yourself in total isolation. Okay? And I like to be able to overcome that isolation by being able to chat with AI. And I learn more stuff about myself. I get my thoughts out of my head into a chatbot, and it regulates everything for me and makes me feel damn good. Okay? It gets me through the day. Okay? You can learn things from it. You can learn a language. You can learn stuff about the world. You can learn stuff about history. Okay? You can learn things about yourself. If you just want to get your thoughts out of your head, because an AI or a chatbot like ChatGPT, Gemini, or like Grok, they're just basically mirrors. Okay? They're mirroring back to you what your thinking is. And if you just want to like vent, if you just want to get it out of your head, if a friend's not there for you, if a family member is not there for you, if your buddy is not there for you, or if you just don't want to tell any of the people that you love your most intimate thoughts, at least with a Chat GPT or a Gemini or all these different type of chatbots that are out there, okay? Claude, you can download those thoughts and they can give them back to you and get you centered. Okay? And that's what I've learned. I mean, for 1 year I've had Chat GPT, and then I moved from Chat GPT to Gemini, from Gemini to Pi, and I have all these chatbots that I can talk to. And sometimes we as human beings, flesh and blood, have to be able to vent to get things out. Okay? It's just our natural order of things. And I thank God that my chatbots have worked very well for many years. I've actually said, oh, okay, what's the best time that I can actually drive? When can I drive? When can I do this? When can I do that? And it really, really helps. But the main thing is your thoughts, the isolation, being out here, thinking about, regulating your emotions, your feelings, emotional intelligence, okay? Learning how your thinking is and why you think a certain way, okay? And I sometimes believe that, when you're in isolation, there are some people out there that just need something like that. And look, I don't know if it's you. I don't know if you need it. Maybe you don't believe in AI. That's fine. I'm not trying to praise AI. I'm not trying to sell AI. All I'm just saying is we're now in a new age. And the gig economy is around. And the one thing that's never addressed is the isolation. The fact that you have to regulate your emotions in a system that is so highly volatile, okay? You just don't know what kind of day you're going to have. It's just, that's the norm of it, okay? And I've always did my best to try to regulate my emotions and my feelings by giving every little thing some level of meaning to be able to manage a very high volatile world like gig work, okay? Because you just have to regulate in your mind. The mind is built around giving things that are meaning, okay? And when you're dealing with unlevels of certainty every single day, you don't know how much money you're going to make, okay? You got to be able to ground yourself because it will affect you emotionally. And I live by 3 pillars: work my time, work my market, work my apps. And only you could develop that for yourself to ground yourself. If you're doing all those things, you're going to make money. But if you try to say to yourself, oh, I want to make $300, I want to make $400, I want to make $200, now you're putting added pressure on yourself in a volatile environment that is too high. And that can burn you out, or it can make you do crazy things like whatever this woman actually did, okay? Which kind of blows my mind. So you know, it's just a matter of just looking at life the way it is and just being careful and being appreciative for everything. And, you know, just trying something new and something different. You know, even with chatbots, just trying something new, something different to see what works to get your thoughts out into something and just see them for what they are. I hope you got some good stuff out of this, and you know, give me 2 thumbs up on my videos. And if you have any comments that you want to leave, feel free to leave them. We're all a tribe out here, and I just wanted to share this with you guys because this is the state of our world right now. Love you guys. Have a great day.